Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I would like to share with you a fantastic game from 2018 World Rapid Championship, with the white piece is playing American chess Grandmaster Timur Gareyev and his opponent is Russian chess Grandmaster Alexander Morozevich. Now let's see what happened on the board. Gareyev opened up with ready opening knight f3 and d5 by Morozevich, c4, d4, we have the advanced variation, g3, knight c6, bishop g2 and e5, white castles kingside, and as black pawn met no obstacles, marched forward, e4 is on the board, knight e1, right now the pawn on e4 is hanging, but Morozevich proceeded with his attack and this time he played h5, look at this guys, he's allowing white to win the pawn, but Gareyev didn't dare to go for it and played d3. Well, if bishop takes e4, then black can go for h4, and actually black is getting a very dangerous attack. That's why in our game after h5 we have d3, but in return we have e3. Black simply insists on sacrificing a pawn. F takes e3 was played, and as black managed to somewhat weaken white's kingside, this time the h pawn is coming to harass white pieces. E takes d4 was played, knight takes d4 and e3, a move after which white is facing serious problems. It was better to proceed with the development, but in our game we have e3. White attacked black knight, but Morozevich didn't even pay attention to that threat and captured on g3. H takes g3, of course the knight is untouchable because white king can simply get checkmated. If king h1 then rook takes h2, checkmate. That's why in our game after h takes g3 we have h takes g3 and knight f5, the knight is coming after the pawn on g3. Here white decided to give away his rook and get rid of this angry knight and played rook takes f5. Otherwise, if we move like queen f3, then black can intensify the pressure on g3 with bishop d6. In our game we have rook takes f5, bishop takes f5, bishop takes b7, rook b8, queen f3, and rook takes b7. Look at these guys. There is no way to stop black pawns. Now if queen takes b7, then black can play bishop d6, come after the pawn on g3. If queen f3, then queen g5. Yes guys, white is in trouble. That's why after rook takes b7, white decided in return to win black bishop and captured on f5. Here Morozevich developed his knight with the tempo, and after queen f2, this time played rook b6. Another rook will join the attack from h6 square. Knight c3, meanwhile white wants to complete his development, but there is no time. Rook h6 is on the board with a threat of rook h1 and then rook h2. White played queen g2, but as I've already mentioned, there is no way to stop black pieces. Rook h1 check is on the board. Here white gave away his queen for two rooks, king takes h1, but now comes the knight, knight f5. This time the kingside knight is coming on f5 after the pawn on g3. Knight e4 was played, but in this position Morozevich made a move and white resigned. Can you find his next move? Ready? As I've already mentioned, there is no way to stop black pieces. They don't have a reverse gear, and Morozevich played knight takes g3, after which white resigned. Now if knight takes g3, then queen h4 check is coming. If king g2, then bishop d6. Here knight f1 can be met with a simple queen takes e1, and if knight f5, then queen g4 check, and then queen takes f5. White's position is totally lost. There is not much white can do. That's why after this destructive knight takes g3 check, Timur Gareyev resigned. A fantastic game by Alexander Morozevich, and I hope that you enjoyed it greatly. In the end, a chess puzzle for you where the task is to find the winning move for white. I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video.